Gregg Potter, you fool, take one.
Collaboration. That word has so many different meanings to all of us. You're meeting up with someone and you're going to collaborate on a new idea, bake sale at your church. Or you're going to work with one organization to create a new program with the city and another organization and a nonprofit and the PTA and everyone else. So many different ideas go into one large word called collaboration. My name's Gregg Potter and I'm the author of Gregg Potter, You Fool! A collaboration framework from the stories of a friend collector. Let's first dissect that name. Gregg Potter, You Fool comes from me working in a remote little area in Mozambique with a bunch of students from Arkansas. We got to know each other very well and we got to know each other's work patterns very well. And one day they noticed that every time I had an aha moment, I would be like, oh, Gregg Potter, you fool. Kind of like in Shakespeare when it goes, what fools these mortals be? Well, it was my aha moment, and one of the students who knew I was working on this book at that time said, that's the name of your book. The collaboration framework isn't hard to decipher, but the friend collector part, that's been noted by two of my best friends who constantly tell me that I'm a friend collector. It's because I'm a connector. I connect to anyone. I love facilitating, and I do it because I love connecting. In this book, we take stories from my life, whether it be moving zebras in northern South Africa or me growing up in my tiny little town in the middle of Wisconsin. I take unique stories from my life to illustrate what I call unintentional collaborations and use them to build the framework on how we create more impactful, intentional collaborations. I started a workshop about 3 years ago that was going through this framework. What I do in this workshop is I get people up talking about what it's like to go through the grocery store checkout line. Everyone has their roles, everyone knows their tools, everyone has the same idea of how the language they speak, and when the collaboration is over in the grocery store checkout line, people leave. How many times have you been in a collaboration where you don't know it's over yet? It results in untethered relationships, miscommunication, and not knowing how to begin the next phase of your work. In this book, we go through that while teaching some very unique lessons in some very unconventional stories. So why don't you check out some samples of the book, go and pre-order a copy for yourself, and maybe we can be friends. One more and I'll have a matching set. Ready? One more and I'll have a matching set. One more and I'll have a matching set. And let's be friends. That's too big. Because you know you want to be my best friend. So much. Because I want to be your best friend. That's a little creepy. And we can be friends. Best friends. Will you be my best friend?
I love that.
One more and I'll have a matching set. Gregg Potter, you fool.